Incorporating a remote training collar into your training repertoire can often be an overwhelming task. Not only do you as the handler need to understand your unit, but then we also have to teach our dog how to respond when they feel stim. There is an art to the science of the remote training collar, and it takes time and patience to master it. The first thing that new handlers need to understand is that the e-collar should only be used to supplement existing behaviors that your dog can perform without assistance. Take the time to teach your dog these 3 concepts without the e-collar. Once they are successful, then you're ready to start to overlay the stim from the remote training collar. Now notice I'm not saying behaviors or commands because the words that you use are not as important as your dog grasping these concepts. The first concept is come to me. This is of utmost importance. A dog that doesn't recall is a dog that is bound to get in trouble. The next concept is go stationary and don't move a muscle. This is important for off-leash skills and manners in the home. The third concept is go away from me. Go complete that behavior someplace else. This is essential to having a dog that is under control. Now let's take a closer look at the recall behavior. Being able to come when called is one of the most important behaviors to master. So if your dog does things like maybe they turn and look at you but they don't actually come to you, or they get distracted halfway through, or they only come when you have a high value treat, these are all indicators that that come behavior is not as solid as you think it is, and it's time to go back and retrain. This training has to take place long before you put your dog on an e-collar. Let's train the come behavior in 4 easy steps. Grab a leash and some treats, and practice this in a low distraction environment. Say the word come, apply leash pressure, run backwards, and give your dog a treat for coming with you. Practice this for short periods of time, always making sure that you give your dog lots of praise for completing the behavior. When your dog shows you that they are capable of completing the come behavior without assistance from you, then you can start to introduce them to the e-collar. So the very first thing that you do, grab a pocket full of treats and put your dog on a leash. The leash is going to be your safety net. It'll help you guide your dog into making the correct choice when they feel the stim applied. With your dog on a leash, put the e-collar around their neck. We are first going to find your dog's working level. Start around a level 5 and slowly dial up until you notice any change in their behavior indicating they're feeling stim, such as an ear twitch or eyes blinking. Next, warm up your dog by practicing the come command without using stim. Using your dog's working level on your e-collar, follow this order. Say the word come, then press on the nick or tap the continuous button briefly to encourage your dog to complete the behavior. As your dog performs the behavior, it is important to release the button and praise them. Your timing of pressing and releasing the button is crucial to your dog's understanding. Take the time to condition each of the above concepts in a low distraction environment with your dog on a leash. It's in these early stages of e-collar training that we can set the tone for the relationship between your dog and their remote training collar. Check out Dogtra.com for more training tips, and as always, happy training!